你们好. Today I'm going to explain Integrated Chinese 4th Edition Volume 1中文听说读写第4版第一册 Lesson 6第6课 Dialogue 1对话1 And the title of this lesson is 约时间 or making an appointment. So 约 and 约时间 is a verb.And if you look it up, you'll find that it means to make, as in an appointment, to arrange, or to ask or invite. Literally, 约时间means to arrange a time to do something. That is why it's translated as making an appointment or making appointments. The characters 人物 that appear in this lesson are 李友 and 常老师 teacher 常 is her last name. And let's look at the situation here. The situation is 李友给常老师打电话。李友给常老师打电话。Leo makes a phone call to 常老师。I'm going to start off with the phone ringing. Ring, ring, ling, 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 ling. That's Chinese for ring, ring. 常老师 says, 喂 or 喂, 喂 or 喂. Both pronunciations are fine. It's hello. Hello on a phone. When you pick up the phone, you say 喂 or 喂. And Leo says, 喂, 请问常老师在吗？喂，请问常老师在吗？ Hello, excuse me, or may I please ask, is 常老师 there? Okay, 常老师在吗？在 is present. Is 常老师 present? So hello, may I ask please, is 常老师 there? 常老师 replies, 我就是，您是哪位？我就是，您是哪位？ This is she speaking. 您是哪位？ Who is this? 就 is an emphasis of the fact that 我是 I am. So because she's the one picking it up, she would say 我就是. That's your standard way of saying this is she or this is he or speaking. 您是哪位？您 is the polite form of 你 because at this point 常老师 doesn't know whom she's talking to. So to a stranger or someone you're not familiar with, you usually use the honorific term 您。您是哪位？ You are which person? Who is this? Leo answers, 老师您好，我是李友。老师您好，我是李友。Teacher, hello, I am Leo, or this is Leo. Here, Leo uses 您 because Leo is speaking to her teacher, right? So she's using the more polite form of you, which is 您. 常老师 asks, 李友有事儿吗？李友有事儿吗？ Leo, what's up? Leo, what's going on? Now, literally, it means have, matter, 吗? It means, do you have some matter you're calling me for? So basically it's asking, hey, why are you calling? But you can translate it as, Leo, what's up? Leo, what's going on? Or even, Leo, why are you calling? Leo answers, 老师，今天下午您有时间吗？我想问您几个问题。老师，今天下午您有时间吗？我想问您几个问题。Teacher, this afternoon do you have time? I want to ask you a few questions. So here are a few things I want to point out. 有时间 is to have free time, to have spare time. So teacher, this afternoon do you have some spare time? 我想问您几个问题。问 means to ask, to inquire. So 我想问您几个问题。I want to ask you a few questions. You may recall that 几个means how many, right? That's how we learned it before. But in a statement, so 几个 in as a question is how many, but in a statement, 几个 or 几 plus measure word means several or a few, usually under 10. So here 我想问您几个问题. I would like to ask you a few questions. 常老师 answers, 对不起，今天下午我要开会。对不起，今天下午我要开会。Sorry, this afternoon I will be going to a meeting. 今天下午 today afternoon or this afternoon 我要开会 I will be attending a meeting. So here we have grammar point number 2 in your textbook on page 157, 第157页, where it introduces the usage of 要 plus a verb. When you have 要 plus a verb, it can mean will or will be going to do this action of the verb. So it changes it to a future tense. 我要开会 I will go to a meeting. I will be going to a meeting. Leo answers 明天呢 What about tomorrow? 常老师 answers 明天上午我有2节课，下午3点要给2年级考试。明天上午我有2节课，下午3点要给2年级考试。Tomorrow morning, I have 2 classes. 3 in the afternoon, I have to give the second year students, or second year students, a test. So here are a few things. 2节课. 节 is the measure word for class periods. So 2节课 means 2 class periods. As you recall, 课 has many different English meanings, right? Here it is a class period. It can also mean a course. It can also mean a lesson. So how do you distinguish them? 2节课 means 2 class periods because 节 is the measure word for class periods. 2门课 means 2 courses. You know, Chinese and English, math and science, 2 courses. 门 is a measure word for courses. 2课 means 2 lessons. Then over here, 2年级, it literally means 2nd grade. But know that Leo is in college. And so here 2年级 means the 2nd year of college or the sophomores, okay, the sophomore class. So 大学2年级, so 2nd year students in college, not 2nd grade as in elementary school. Leo says, 您什么时候有空? 您什么时候有空? When do you have time? 有空 have time, have spare time. 什么时候 is the way to ask what time or when, a very general statement. When? 什么时候? 常老师 replies, 明天4点以后才有空。明天4点以后才有空。I won't have time until after 4 o'clock tomorrow. So let's look at 以后. 以后 means after a specific time. So you have specific time plus 以后, and means after this specific time. So just remember after in Chinese comes after the time rather than before. Okay? 明天4点以后才有空. So from our last lesson, 才 not until. So it's not until after tomorrow at 4 o'clock will I have time. 才有空. Leo says, 要是您方便，4点半我到您的办公室去，行吗？要是您方便，4点半我到您的办公室去，行吗？ If it's convenient for you, at 4:30 I'll go to your office. Would that be okay? So 要是 is a convenient way of saying if. If a condition, then a question or a statement follows. Literally 要是您方便 if you convenient. Okay, so it's very simple in Chinese. If you convenient. In English, it's if it's convenient for you. Let's look over here at 到 Okay, 4点半我到您的办公室去 At 4:30, I'll go to your office. P in stepful. P equals place, right? And recall that it's a verb plus a location. And we had a whole list of verbs, and now we can add this word 到, this new verb 到, to your list of verbs to use in a place. Let's take a look at the verbs you already have. 在, to be located at, and you can also think of 在 as a preposition, at, in, on, right? Or think of it as a verb located at, located on, located in. 去, to go to, 来, to come to, 回, to return to, and now you have 到, which is to get to or to go to. 到 does not convey a very strong sense of direction. 去, to go to, 来, to come to are very strong directional words, but 到 is not as strong in terms of direction. To give it a stronger sense of direction, when using 到, you can add a 去 or 来 at the end of the location. So now it becomes to 到 location 去, to go to a location, or 到 location 来 to come to that location. 常老师 then says, 4点半没问题，我在办公室等你。4点半没问题。我在办公室等你。4:30, no problem. I'll wait for you in the office. Leo replies, 谢谢您 Thank you. 常老师 replies, 别客气 You're welcome. So here I want to talk about 别客气. The standard way of responding to someone saying 谢谢 is 别客气. And these are some other variations, okay? When someone says 谢谢, you can say 不客气, 不要客气, and 不用客气. Literally, 别客气 is don't be so polite. 不客气 also means not polite or don't be polite. 不要客气 is the same as 别 because in a direct address, 别 is the same as 不要. Both of them mean don't. 不用客气 no need to be polite. So when someone says 谢谢, you respond with one of these. Now sometimes in English, when someone says thank you, you may respond with hey, no problem. Okay, no problem sounds like 没问题, right? But don't ever answer 谢谢 with 没问题. If you look in your textbook under language notes on page 153, 第153页, you will find a little explanation about this phrase 没问题. And basically, 没问题 is a phrase that means no problem, and it is a reassuring reply to a tentative inquiry. And so it is not a response to 谢谢. 谢谢, you always say 别客气, 不客气, 不要客气, or 不用客气. I want to say a few words about 别. 别 means don't, and it can be substituted by 不要. Let's take a look at some examples. I pulled these examples from page 158, 第158页 in your textbook. So the first one, 你别说 you don't say. So it basically means don't say anything or don't say it. And you can substitute this 别 with 不要, 你不要说, and it is exactly the same. The next one is 别进来 don't come in. And again, you can substitute this 别 with 不要, and it becomes 不要进来 don't come in. The third one is 别给小王打电话 don't call 小王 on the phone. I can substitute this with 不要 and it becomes 不要给小王打电话 don't call 小王 on the phone. So as you can see, 别 means don't and 别 equals 不要. These two are interchangeable. That's it for Lesson 6, Dialogue 1. 第6课对话1 Making appointments 约时间 I hope it helped. 希望对你有帮助。再见。